I mean, definitely, because this is a fight where a lot of people got. I mean, the gentleman just asked that one dumb question. Um, yeah, I mean, this is a fight where I'm just gonna prove people wrong and you know, shut the doubters.
Hey Abner, as far as changing the style, we seen that you're a very offensive fighter. You're a warrior out there, man. As far as coming up with this fight, are you planning to change any style when you're fighting, or are you gonna keep it the same?
I have to change it. I mean, I leave that to my coach. And one thing that is known for me, yeah, I mean, I'm a warrior. I'm a type of fighter that goes forward and throws a lot of punches. But I'm also a boxer. We boxed Jesus Cuellar. We boxed the bully. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a lot in my game. I can change it up, and that's one thing that I'll leave up to the coach on as far as the training plan. But it's definitely changing.
Abner. Yeah. Abner, do you see any similarities? You mentioned the Cuellar fight. Do you see any similarities in his style? You mentioned in the
At
movie.
all, at all. And you can't compare a player against Gervonta Davis. I know they were, or some people, some stupid people that were like, oh, he knocked him out in 2 rounds, ever went the distance. Yeah, this guy fought him 2 years after I beat him. I mean, it just makes no sense. It's just different styles. Gervonta Davis is a different style than Cuellar. And it's gonna turn out to be good, exciting, because he's an exciting fighter. He's a boxer. He's not just your runner type of boxer. He's your fighter, a boxer that trades punches also. So it makes it for an explosive, exciting fight.
Abner, your training camp just happens to, and Robert actually, like both of you, you just happen to have just underdogs coming up in your camp right now. Obviously, Midas is considered an underdog. Garcia is considered an underdog. Lopez. Does that add any extra motivation, any fuel I mean, just so happens that it's kind of the environment, but you guys obviously don't have the underdog mentality. Does that add any extra, I don't know, anything?
At all. I think this is a question for coach.
Look, we know we're the underdogs in all 3 of those fights that you just mentioned, but we always train very hard. Myself, my dad, we know that nobody gives us a chance. We've been through this many times before, man. We've done this many times. I don't have to mention which fights, but it hasn't been once, not 2, not 3, many more than that. We just work hard. We work hard, and at the end of the day, the results are there when the fighters fight, and that's the same thing we're gonna do with not only him, but all 3 fights.
All right, Avenger's last question. I have no.
Robert, you're training with 2 guys who move up in weight against big punches. What's the biggest challenge for you as a coach?
So it's a huge challenge, If it would have been up to me, I talked to Abner, before this fight. I said, look, Abner, after his last fight, there's fights out there, that we could do, that we could take. He said, and he told me, no, coach, I want the challenge. I want to challenge myself. I want to be recognized as one of the fighters that takes those challenges. So we gotta train to win. Mikey, same thing. We obviously had other options. Mikey could have stayed at 135, 140, and there's a lot of options. But they want those challenges. They want to prove to everybody that that it's possible. They already know. They know in themselves. The team, we all know that we could put them on. We could do it. We want everybody else to know that anything is possible.
Actually, we can take a couple more. Mark, go ahead.
Gervonta, this fight's going to take place in February outdoors. I'm curious if there's any time in your career you fought outdoors in cold weather and how you prepare for that.
I fought in New York before I was outdoors, so I'm the guy that adapts to whatever I'm in. You saying that when I fought Pedraza.
Great. Go ahead, sir, in the back picture.
How do you feel about fighting out here in LA and everything like that? Is it really that big of a moment for you, being the headliner out here in Los Angeles and everything like that?
Yeah, when I heard that I was, fighting Abner, I asked can it be in LA? Basically like when Floyd fought Gotti, he transferred in his own town, so that's basically
Right. Hey, I love it. Right.
Oh, in the back, sir. My road's one.
Hey Abner.
Like, you stand up.
Well, I got this.
All right, go.
Any trouble making 126? And are you looking forward to fighting at 130? Do you think you'll feel stronger, better?
I'm looking forward to the fight. You know what it is? Something when I was training for to make 126, and I would be sparring at like 136, 140, and I'll feel good, you know. But once I started cutting weight, I started feeling fatigued. And obviously, it's easier to move up on weight, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, I feel strong at this weight. You know, I walk around a decent weight, and I just feel like I'm gonna be strong and more endurance for sure.
So you feel you're ready to move up to 130?
I mean, I'm here, right? I'm ready fighting.
And let me touch on that 1 second. Again, that's something that I really respect that, because he ain't just asked for anybody. He ain't just asked for the weakest champion out there. We all know who that is. He wanted to fight the best guy that's out there, the biggest star. And again, he's had a successful career. He's not a guy that's hurting for money. You know, he's made a lot of money, and he's had a lot of good victories, and he's being a multi-world champion. Again, he must see something in Tank to ask for it. So again, on February 9th, we're gonna see.
Yeah, right there, sir.
Hey Tank, is training camp going back to Florida, or is it going to be mostly in Maryland?
You see who on what, right?
What's that?
You see who on what?
Yeah.
Anybody else? Go ahead.
As far as you being the champion and Abner being the underdog here, does it add pressure to you as far as you being in the ring and getting that victory over Mares?
Can you say that again? I'm sorry.
As far as you being the champion and Abner being the so-called underdog, does it add pressure to you as far as getting the victory in the ring?
I don't think it added pressure. You know, I feel as though again, Abner, he a multi-champion, so I feel like I'm in for a good fight. You know, I actually study Abner. You know, I not just like doing any fighter. You know, not watching him. You know, I actually watch him at night before I sleep.
Robert, I don't think you understated the challenge that your team is taking over the next 3 months. You created great game plans with Maidana, Broner, Mayweather, Maidana, Cuellar, Mares. Abner, what confidence does it give you that his ability to create a game plan and implement it on 10 days?
I think it's 50-50. I mean, what you already got 50% of the fight won. You know, having a good corner, a good team, a good, you know, advisor, good, you know, just a great plan, and the other 50 is up to the fighter to perform. I mean, one thing is having the game plan written or in your mind, and another thing is going out there and performing that game plan. So, I mean, with that said, we have that advantage, and we're not just going in this fight blind. You mentioned, I mean, I'm not stupid, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't stutter, I talk right, you know, I'm smart, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know what I'm taking this fight because I see something, like you mentioned, I know I can beat this guy. It's a tough fight, no doubt, all fights are tough, and he's in for a tough fight, he knows that, but at the end of the day, look, you guys gotta stop worrying about my weight, if I'm too big, too small. At the end of the day, you guys are gonna get a great fight. And that's all that matters, you know what I'm saying? So just sit back, look pretty, and enjoy the fight. That's it.
Well, actually, on that note, maybe what I like to do